Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Right now there's actually a blackout. Nothing. And because of that, I thought, why not just whip out one of my filmmaking gears and actually put it to good use for once. Like this, for example. This right here is the Aputure Amaran, let me see here, ALH198C. It'll be either hot like this or cool. Yes, surprisingly, it's one of the few times that I've made use of my equipments. This, on the other hand, is actually very useful. As you can see here, you can actually put down markers. So right now this marker is set to like a 2.39 to 1 aspect ratio, and so because of that I can actually frame properly. I can definitely tell that the top of my weirdly shaped head or hair is, cut off, so then I can adjust accordingly. Put back there. So yeah, that's actually the one cool piece of kit that I recently got actually. Unfortunately, it's a bit on the pricey side. Well, mobile app wise, $38 Australian. This app only supports Panasonic and Sony and is only available on iOS, no Android. But on the bright side, wireless monitoring with a lot of pro features. So if I have something like the Anamorphod 1.33x 50 on it, because like my camera can't record in like 4:3 aspect ratio, so it doesn't really make sense for me to get like a 2 times anamorphic squeeze. This has anamorphic squeezing. Look at that. And yeah, as I said, if I have like a 2 times anamorphic adapter or a 2 times anamorphic lens, I don't see myself getting one for personal use, then yeah, I go 2 times. Focus assist with edge, intensity, then there's scopes down here, which is multi-touch, vector scopes. I actually don't know how to use them. Histogram, yeah, pretty standard histogram. Then yeah, all your aperture controls are here. You can only tap like more and less, so you can't click into it and then go straight from like f1.2 to f11 though. You'd have to go one by one, like so. Shutter speed, ISO, and white balance. Record and stop button is at the left here. As you can see, it says like REC right now, which means it's recording right now. No audio monitoring, and there is the focus adjustments, but if you've seen my Viltrox EF-M2 coverage video, you'd know that the focusing just doesn't work. Then there's grids, frame. Yep, I can get rid of the 2.39 to 1, add that back in. Then there's all these other 1.78 to 1, which is like 16 by 9, but slightly shorter. 2 to 1, never heard of that, but 2.39 to 1, I have heard of that. Then there's LUTs, HLG to 709, S-Log 2 to 709. So yeah, just 3 stuff to the Rec 709 color space. Pretty cool app. I could be filming something like Hitbox and I can just hand this over to Kevin or someone else on the film crew. And also the advantage of using my iPad Air as a wireless monitor is that it's actually bigger than 5-inch monitors or 7-inch monitors. And you can obviously tell I'm not going off a script or anything. This is, what time is it now? 11:30. 11:30. Alright, let me just jump back over to this app because yeah, I like jumping all over the place in my ramblings. Yeah, it's a really low res video, which is understandable because it's going over Wi-Fi only. Because it's a very low res image, unfortunately it's not too reliable in getting critical focus. Yeah, but yeah, just looking at that, it's very pixely image. Okay, so there's really not much else for me to say. I gotta wake up in about 7 hours so that I can go to work on some more Hitbox, amongst other things. Alright, time to catch some Z's. Goodbye. Probably shouldn't do that. And cut. Okay. I was actually using that app, and after 30 seconds, monitor display off. Then it just stays off like that. Of course, I can still see on the iPad. And originally the plan was actually for me to start shooting, then hand this iPad over to Kevin or Luke or just whoever was, you know, in charge, the director. So pretty much those two. And for others who wanted to monitor what was going on. And at first it was really helpful until the 30-second mark, when when the screen on my end just shuts off and I'm just operating blind. Even looking through the EVF, there was nothing. Yep, tilt up. Yep, tilt up. Yep, it's looking good. There we go. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay, I think you're going too far now. Yo, too much head. The screen turned off. What do you mean the screen turned off? No, I mean like the screen turned off. I'm looking at it right now. But how much? I thought you checked this out. No, I did look at this app. No, are you serious? No, the screen turned off. We're in a tight schedule here. I can't see. Yeah, look, I don't have a watch, but look, how far up I'm going. Here. We only got like this day to shoot. No, I looked at this app, last night. Okay, well, 2 nights ago, technically. How am I supposed to work in these conditions? Dude, I can't help you whilst you're working blind, you know? What is that about? Are you serious? Oh, look at that. My iPad just like froze at 123. What's going on? Okay, it's done recording now. Let's do that again. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Monitor display off. And then it'll just stay off indefinitely. Second problem. The connection can't actually go any far at all. Once I got too far, or even if I'm close, just like then, it would just sometimes freeze. Plus it was pretty low res as well, so it was pretty hard to see what was in focus unless I used the focus assist, which itself is also pretty low res. So it really just boiled down to two things. One was the frustration of the 30-second limit and the screen just goes black. And two is just a low res. And three, the latency. A lot of pro features, but only if you're monitoring on the iPad only. Like if you're on the camera end, what's the point if you can't see? So with the whole screen turning off on the camera thing, I think it boils down to the camera itself not having enough processing power to be able to handle having a live feed on the LCD screen plus stream it over wirelessly over Wi-Fi to another device. Yeah, real unfortunate. So in shooting Hitbox, that did set me back. I had such grand plans for this, but yeah, at the end of the day, it was a hindrance. Sometimes I could be literally this close to the camera and it would still have latency issues. Sometimes it just kept on freezing. So it looks like I can't fault them on their end for me overestimating the Wi-Fi capabilities of the camera and how far I can get away before lagging. And also, just unfortunately, as with how Panasonic operates with the remote app, their native remote app, yeah, the screen on the camera just turns off. Maybe it was 10, 20, then it'd be more of a reasonable ask. This had so much potential. 30 bucks over, let's say, 150 bucks for a monitor. And it's wireless too. The amount of potential that could have been tapped into. You start recording, you hand this over to your director, and then they monitor everything that's happening. No cords, no nothing. That whole 30-second cap is pretty dumb. But those are the cons. The pros, as I said, like the beginning of this video, are all the pro features that's included in this, so I can't fault the creator for that. Those are actually like genuinely good. Bottom line, I would have liked it if the camera just didn't turn off after 30 seconds and I wasn't just working blind. But the accountability is on Panasonic's end for that one. Anyways, I'm just about done ranting. So, would I recommend this app? As a one-man band, maybe. Because if you didn't know, the actual native Panasonic image app doesn't actually display your video over the full screen, you know, upright or horizontally. It will just display a small, like, little snippet Oh, look at that. Network timed out. Like, what is that about? The camera is literally right here. It's literally right here. How is it timed out? God damn it. I don't even know if it's like even recording me anymore. It's just a black screen. It's just a bloody black screen. Look at this. I would still like some feedback. But just aside from usability, features wise, yeah, bloody awesome. So yes, anyways, that's been it. This video clearly had no script or bullet points planned in time because I'm a busy man. But yeah, anyways, with that said, thanks for watching and keep on procrastinating. So which camera do I slap, by the way? Anyways, why not both? See ya.